Hi, welcome to another Q&A time. Welcome to Stress Out Stress Free. If you haven't met yet, my name is Vincent Woon, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. All right, so today we're going to be doing another Q&A. So if you have, it's question time, and you put a Q in front of the question, and that makes it easy for me to look for it. All right, if you have any questions, please put down in the chat and we'll go from there, okay? Oh, let's take a look at who's here. Hey, Steele, how are you doing? Is it still raining or is it dry over in Vancouver? Good vibes. Yeah, supposed to be a emoji, but I don't know what's going on. It doesn't come out as an emoji. Anyways, I hope you can hear me clearly, right? Yep. That's one. Just check. Okay. All right. I see here on Facebook we live there. Okay. Cool. All right. So, if you have any questions, please put in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. All right. What I'm gonna do today is share with you something about something, right? Today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about what happens to your body when you drink enough water, or when you don't drink enough water. What happens, right? Okay. How many of you know? How many of you know that is our body makes out of like 60% of our body is made out of water? Do you know that? All right, cool. Let me know, if you have a different answer. But do you know that like 80% of your brain consists of water too? So those are some stats. Okay. All right. Why do you need to drink enough water? Why should you drink enough water? It's summertime here in the US, and it's been pretty hot, and I just want to remind everybody the importance of drinking water. Okay, the first thing come to mind is it will help you go to the bathroom regularly. Why? Because it gets if you don't have enough water, you get constipated, and sometimes also inactivity, diet changes, and stress, and of course illness too adds to the problem, right? So when you drink a lot of water, it helps to kind of like flush it away. So yes, and also if you can, add in some exercise, and of course you have the medication to help, but best way is to drink a lot of water and flush it out, and it helps really, really good. All right, let me see. Yes, I asked you a question. I forgot what I asked you. It's water. Yep. All right. Yep. Right. You need to drink a lot of water. And what's the definition of water? Sometimes people say, I drink a lot of water, but instead of that, they said, they drink a lot of soda. So I would say like just plain water would be the best, because number one, if you drink soda, it's no good because you have a lot of sugar in there that will create obesity and a bunch of other stuff too. All right. So anything less like non-sweet, or non-sweet, or even coffee. Sometimes too much coffee, it's no good for you too. And too much caffeine in there, you will wake you up all the time. All right. So let's see what others how does water helps you in your everyday life. What happens if when your body have not you don't drink enough water, what happens to it? All right, let me know. All right, of course when you drink water you sweat, right? So sweat is a good thing. What happens is when you sweat, it evaporates out to your skin, and kind of like cool you down, calm your body down. And, a couple of extra water in a couple hours before you go out the heat and exercise. That's takes about, try to take about 10 gulps or 10 mouthful of water every 15 minutes so when you during workout, right, you are not dehydrated. Okay. All right. Remember, you might not see the sweat, but if you will sweat. Okay. If you are in a pool or an air conditioned room. Okay. So that's why you don't see the sweat, right? Anyways, what else? Okay. And not Eve. All right. When you drink water, right, it helps to your joints to work better. Why is it so important that your joints work better? Anyone? Put in the chat. Let me know. All right. When you drink a lot of water, the water makes the large part of the joint, which is the cartilage, and helps to absorb shock, the car shock absorber, so that and then that will make your bone against the bone movement smoother. So when it helps to with the cartilage, it helps to give you give your joint a smooth ride, a smooth bouncy transition, I guess. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, and of course you always try to avoid dehydration. Without enough water, you can sweat away too much fluid, right? And then you can lose the sodium and potassium that your body need. Especially in the true heat. You just sweat, and you don't replenish yourself with water, and that will dry you up, and your body will be lack of the sodium and potassium. So sometimes if you are dehydrated, you might feel dizzy and lightheaded and confused too. So make sure you hydrate yourself. Sometimes you don't know what's happening there. How come I feel dizzy? How come I feel lightheaded? Just go grab some water and drink it and see how you feel. Maybe it's just you're being dehydrated. And of course nowadays everybody is concentrating on work, and don't drink enough water, don't take enough breaks, and that creates a problem for that. Okay. All right. With when you drink enough water, it also keep your kidney healthy. So your kidney is helps to filter all the waste and stuff, right? So it helps remove the waste from your blood. So the water flush it. The water bring the waste to the kidney, and the kidney flush it. Okay. If you don't get enough water, then the waste will become the waste will become your acids. The waste become acid, and then you're gonna build up along the way, and that can lead to your kidney going clog up and with proteins called myoglobin. Okay, dehydration also can lead to kidney stone and urinary tract infection. Yep. So just make sure you drink a lot of water, and I think with kidney stones is kind of people say that if you drink pure cranberry juice, it will help flush out the kidney stone. Okay, all right, and if you drink a lot of water, it will help your brain become sharper. You may not remember as well thinking, or think as clearly as or concentrate and easily, but when you have your water is low. Okay, and see, I'm thirsty now. 1 second, let me drink some wild prunella tea. All right, okay, all right. And you sometimes you don't have to be seriously dehydrated, but it can happen. And if just a little below what you should be, you know, less than 4 cups of water for if you have less than if you're 150 pounds, you have to drink more than 4 cups of water, okay, a day, I guess, All right, so make sure that will help your brain, keep your brain sharp, okay. All right, let me check to see if there's any questions. Nope. All right. Yeah, if you have any pressing questions on stress, let me know. Put it on the chat, and I will come and will answer you. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, we're talking about importance of drinking water and how much enough water. What happens when you drink enough water? Okay. All right. So I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. Like I'm going to use the if you don't drink enough water and you drink enough water. So okay. All right. Okay, when you drink enough water, you could lose weight too. About 2 to 3 or more cups of water every day. Help less the fat. Helps. Seems like it helps lessen the fat, sugar, and the salt overall calories throughout the day. That means proper hydration can help you lose weight. Yep. Extra water can also replace empty sugary calories. Sometimes we I was with my friend yesterday, and he has diabetics. He is a diabetic. He has diabetics. Yeah. Okay. And he said like how it feels like to drink a cup or a can of like cold Coca-Cola. It's so refreshing. But she's like always thinking about it. But he has diabetics. He's diabetic, so he has to stay away from it. So that's what we we're all programmed to like, something nice is Coke it is. Coke is it, right? Or something like that. So of course with all the advertisings and stuff, that's kind of like brainwash us. Yep. So anything with less calorie, less sugar, or empty calories will help, we lose weight. And if of course you drink a glass of water before the meal, it helps kind of like tell your brain like, hey, I'm a little full, don't put too much food into my body, So yeah, okay. So that, and also is telling you that the stomach only has so much space and you cannot put too much. All right. Okay. So with water, it also helps help your heart works better. How do they do that? You don't have to work hard when you drink enough water. Your heart doesn't have to work hard when you drink enough water. In fact, even a mild dehydration affects your blood vessel, making them less springy. And about the same time as smoking a cigarette. So skimping on water at least to less blood in your body. So which can lower your blood pressure. Lower your blood pressure in your body. So which is good, right? So drink a lot of water. It helps lower your blood pressure, and it takes just 15 to 20 minutes for enough water to even things out. So if you have blood pressure like me, high blood pressure like me, make sure you drink a lot of water. I've been drinking quite a lot of water, but I still have to discipline myself to drink more water. Right? More water. Drink more water. And the type of water, I always drink filtered water, but now I'm going to move to distilled water. This is if you look at my finger here, right there, that's my distiller. So right here, this is the distiller. That's this is the kind of like a vessel or a big cup. All right, that's where the water boiling, the boiling of the water is right here. That's the one. And then next to it, that's the pitcher. So what happens is it go from here and boils up. Oops, let me just get Let me get the pointer. All right. Hold on a second. Let me get my pointer out. Where is my pointer? Da, 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 da. I move it, I hide it, and it's right here. Okay. All right. Oh. Nope. I moved it the wrong way. Hold on a second. Let me push it up. Okay. Pointer. Out here. Okay. All right. Here this is the pointer, right? So this is the big cylinder that where you put the regular water in there, and then it goes up to right here. It's kind of like start boiling, and then it will drip through the next vessel there and then into the pitcher right there. So that's how I get my water, and yep, it's pretty full there now. So it takes about 3-4 hours to get the still water, but it's clean and pure water. The clean water. Okay. All right. So that's the kind of water I drink. And all right. So we talk about all these things, right? It works better with we help your heart works better, and and you are less likely to faint. Sometimes we blame on maybe it's true too, because sometimes your blood pressure is too high, you feel like fainting, right? Sometimes we blame our blood pressure is too high, but then we don't know that even we are not hydrate properly, we can feel faint. You faint, have the fainting feeling, I guess. All right, so and you are less likely to pass out, and when your blood, if or when you give blood, or you don't have enough water, and the same seems to be true if you are carefully to replace water lost through sweats or urine. So you make sure if you pee a lot, you replenish it, right? And then when the level goes a bit low, the blood pressure can drop, and then your nervous system can control it as well, and then that's how you faint. And usually, watch out, if it's hot outside, and especially when you are exercising, and sometimes you dehydrate and your blood level goes down and you don't know, and then you faint, right? So with drinking a lot of water, that helps you to balance out and make sure you don't faint, right? Okay, so we talk about all this now. How much is enough? You told me drink a lot of water, drink a lot of water. How much is enough? All right. Typically, people say 8 ounces is good, right? And rule of thumb is like 15 cups a day for men, and also for women is 11 cups. Okay. So yeah, for women it's 11 cups. Keep in mind that includes total fluid. That means if you drink coffee, juice, that's included too. So, but you get 20 to 30% of water from the food. So remember that 20 to 30% from food, right? And you get more from other drinks like juice, tea, and milk. If you are sick, you will need more, especially with diarrhea and vomiting. And and of course, if you exercise outside in the heat, make sure you drink a little more extra, right? So yeah. And talking about water, my daughter, she went to she had a band camp, they will go away for camp, and then they go away for camp. Yeah, it's like summer camp, but they go away for camp, but then over there they do a lot of drills, start practicing and getting ready for competition when the school starts, right? So supposed to be there for a week, and come last Wednesday, she called up and said, I think I have COVID. Oh no. So yeah, so we had to drive all the way up and bring her back home. So the main thing with COVID is also you have to keep hydrating yourself. Still, correct me if I'm wrong, right? And Steel's dad has COVID first, and then he got COVID, and then now his mom got COVID. So it's like all all run in the family. So it's very, you need to be very careful. Of course, wash your hands all the time, and you have to mask on too, even in the house, because they have COVID, right? So, anyways, I've been making my daughter drink a lot of water. Give him I use the wild prunella, brown prunella tea. That helps, and also I gave her honey because she have a sore throat and she was coughing too. So honey with lemon, or I gave her like just pure Manuka honey that helps smoothen out the throat. Okay, and she has sore throat, so you gotta go with salt water. So everything is like surrounded by with water, and and also and she has fever too. So we the nurse gave her some Tylenol, and then she took that for 2 days, and then it's all gone. And it's good that you drink water. You help to flush all the unwanted stuff out your body. So and it cools down your body too if you have fever, right? So yes, so basically, you need water, and always keep hydrating yourself. And never like overestimate or underestimate that. I don't have I can drink coffee and no water, but coffee will make you go to the bathroom a lot, and kind of like will help you make you dehydrate too, right? So right, I used to drink a lot of coffee, and especially in summertime we used to go. We used to do a lot of road trips, and try to stay up, right? So we used to go like early in the morning, like around 3-4 o'clock, because we go up to Maine a lot. So it's a 6 hour drive. So 3-4 o'clock we could wake up and have a mug of coffee, or a container of coffee, right? And then we start driving. But then the thing is like after an hour and a half or half an hour later, you need to take pee breaks. So it's like you're stopping more. So right now I cut drinking coffee, but have more water instead. So and that helps to cut down the amount of pee time. So yeah, we do crazy stuff like that. So our main thing to go to Maine is the beach and the lobster. So what happened is like we wake up like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and then we take our time to drive up there. So it's about 6 o'clock, right? So let's say it's 4 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock over there. 10 o'clock, by the time we 10 o'clock, or sometimes we go later, like 7 or 8 o'clock. But then we go there, we have brunch, right? We eat brunch, and then we head after brunch. We just head up right to the beach. So we stay there till like about good 4 to 5 o'clock, where that's when high tide comes up, and then we go eat lobster. And then when we were younger, we just do a 1 day trip. So after the lobster, maybe 6-7 o'clock, we're done with the food, done with lobster, and then we just drive home another 6 hours. So that's how crazy it is. But that was when we were younger. Now we have to stay overnight. Go to a couple extra places and enjoy the place. Maine is like a nice place for vacation, and it's pretty cool. It's very we go there for the food, but we go there for the lobster actually, but everything is nice and mellow and calm, and the towns up there are pretty peaceful and enjoyable, especially the beach. All right, so that's all I have to share with for you today, and let me check the chat to see if anything else. Okay, still there's nothing in the chat. All right, so thank you very much for watching. If you think this can help someone else, please share with them, let them know. Okay, and so oops. It pops up like right away. Oh, right. So if you sorry, I'm still here. 1 second, let me just open it up. I did not lock the I did not lock the camera. That's why it ran away. Okay. All right. Now we are locked and everything is good. All right. Let me just lock it down here. Okay, cool. All right. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, share it, share with someone that might need help. And don't forget to click like and give us a like there. That way it will help the algorithm, YouTube algorithm. Okay. All right. And if you like to, help us out, or you like to help support the channel, you can always go to. Okay, now I know why. Okay, you can always go to buymeacoffee.com/Vincent Woon. You can help support us there by buying us a coffee. I have buy me a sushi there because I love sushi. Anyways, that's not the case. So you can buy me a sushi there, or can help support us monthly, and that's how we can provide more content to you. And also let me know if you're interested in any topic, or you have any problem, or stress related problem. Okay. And also 1 second here, stress related problem. And also if you need, like, if you have pain in the neck, pain in the shoulder, or like last week Kathy asked about DVT, deep vein thrombosis. So we talked about it and showed her some stuff. And yes, if you have any questions, just let us know. Put in the chat. If you want, you can contact me at Stress Free. Messenger me is better. Stress Free in Facebook, and that's the best place to contact me. Or else you just put down in the chat. Let me know your pressing questions, and I will be happy to answer it. If I cannot answer it through the chat, I will make a video for you, and so that you can just follow along, and hopefully that will help you. If not, also let me know so I can do more further research and get more into it. And that's how we help each other, right? So yes, also if you can, when you have the question, let me know, and then we will go back and forth to find out more detail, so I can help you more with more detail and more in-depth solution. Okay. All right. I want to thank you very much for watching, and also don't forget to stay stress-free by changing one habit at a time, and I see you in the next video. Okay. We are changing our schedule to Mondays and Fridays, starting back with Q&As. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, due to my schedule, we're going to be doing Mondays and Fridays, and we will hopefully resume Thursday morning, but we'll see. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to, nope, not that one. Don't forget to check us out at Stress Out Stress Free in Facebook, and Stress Out Stress Free in Instagram, and Vincent Woon at Twitter, and Vincent Woon at LinkedIn. All right, and some videos will pop up after the fact. Don't forget to check it out here. All right, and see you in the next